Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, so Talk Tuesday. Or, according to Murphy, roll in everything Tuesday. This is why you're still wearing pajamas. We've got Tucker, Cody, Saxon, Hamish, Denver, Murphy, Phoebe, and Nova today. As you can see, it's pretty dry. Hamish, this way. Mish, Mish, come on. Cody! Thank you. Except where it's not dry. But other than that little foray, they've been staying out of it. Especially Hamish, who I'm keeping very close to me. They're kind of, I'm kind of sad because this was the last place that there was snow. And it was melted everywhere else, and we would literally come here, they'd see the snow and they'd go bonkers. But for now, Murphy. Oh, it's just when you're thinking about starting to connect your hose at home again, we hear that it's going to snow on Thursday. Literally the whole range of seasons in a couple of days. Yay, March in Canada. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Sorry, just got a stick. So I'm not gonna lie, I had a topic this morning, and I had kind of a hectic morning, so I have completely forgot my post-it that had the topic. So now I can't remember. So we're just gonna walk together for the next little bit. Good job. Oh, another stick. Oh, my little, there's no dinosaur. Okay. The one, as you can see, I have to make some adjustments to his outfit. I will fix those. Yeah, Murphy is wearing pajamas mostly because this is the time of year where he likes to roll in everything. Once it dries out a little more, it's not such a big deal. And same with Hamish. Hamish is a dinosaur for mud prevention purposes. Especially, that is where he found himself yesterday. Yeah, no, Mish Mish. Hamish, I don't care what's over there. You're not going for it, I promise you. Oh, and Denver found a ball. He's very excited. These are the things that we get excited about on walk. Sorry about the sirens there. Do not, nope. No to that. No swamping. Come on. You guys know the drill. Good job. Yeah, and Joanne, if you're watching this, you asked, I think this morning, I don't know, time has no meaning, maybe yesterday, about how this looks good. Is there any wet part? That was the only wet part. And even then, it borders on, you saw, maybe 15, 20 feet of grass border, which is fine. So as long as I keep them on the grass border. Problem was yesterday, that one, followed by that one, because Hamish always has to be in everybody's business, went up the forest on the other side, and then instead of coming around the field to come to me, Tucker just ran, Tucker doesn't care. He just ran across the field to me, and Hamish tried to follow, and that's how we ended up with the mud mess yesterday. So I just kept them close to me today. And we mitigated that problem. So yeah, this is one of the, I guess I can tell you a bit about the straight road. So kind of off topic, no training or anything today. This is one of the places I go. I've been walking here used to walk here with Dad. And Zeus, so my first dog, my Bouvier. So God, it must be like 20 some odd years. Gross. Anyway, so we've been walking here for a very long time. There's farmland on either side. I like it because I can see all the way up and all the way down. So I know if there's anything. We get the odd cyclist through here. Sometimes we get people and dogs. And all I do is like the common courtesy thing. I see people with dogs coming, I leash everybody up. We move over to one side, make sure there's lots of room to pass and pass by. The other person typically does the same. Some of you may remember the incident last year where I ran into a individual and had to defend the dogs, which I'm happy to do. But luckily enough, I've seen him the odd time again, but he seems to not want to be here when I'm here, which I'm not complaining about. Like, that's just a common courtesy thing. You know what I mean? Like, just like if you're out in the wilderness on a hike, have your dog off leash, and then you see someone coming, you call them back, you put them on leash, you pass by, off you go. Unless you're in a protected wilderness, and then obviously no off leash, but it's one of the things that I love about having a rock solid recall. It's like I can take the dogs anywhere, and I know they're not gonna take off after wildlife or where's my, you're just content to be behind me today. Phoebes, let's go! Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the red-tailed hawk is out hunting. Okay. And coincidentally, I don't know if I can tell you guys this enough, but when we do end up passing people, the dogs always get lots of compliments for how well behaved they are. So, good job. People appreciate your dogs. I find I run into people less here than I do at a couple of the other places, which is another reason realistically why I prefer here. It can be pretty windy, as you might have noticed from some of my videos. But, and then you can see, so farmer's field, farmer's field, farmer's field. And this is also, when I snowshoe, I'll do like the outside of the fields. But as soon as it gets muddy, obviously, it's a hard pass. When it dries out a little, sometimes would do it. Usually, like, if I see someone coming and the fields are nice, instead of leashing up, I'll just walk across the field until we're past and then walk back until they're planted. And once they're planted, to me, it's a no-go because I don't want to damage the crops at all. But, yeah, that's this place. And actually, another side benefit that I like about it is it's good for the dog's nails. It files them down if we come here enough. Now, this tends to be my go-to place as soon as the weather's like this, like as soon as it's better. There's not really parking, so in the winter it can be really challenging to get in here. So I go to a couple of my other spots. But there's a water thing in there. Is that what you don't know? What she's looking for. Yeah, and they're all kind of pokey today. I was hoping you'd see some zoomies because this is usually the point in the walk when I get a lot of zoomies. Murphy was doing it right before I started filming. But they're sticking pretty close right now. Thank you. Yeah. So that's kind of, it's nice to have a place like this. Now, you can find areas like this pretty much across the city. There's the Osgood Link, I think is what one of the trails is called. And it's basically like big stretches like this all the way to Osgood. I forget where it starts. And then there's another one that goes sort of like east to west instead of north to south. The Russell something trail. And same thing, like it's not paved like this. It was a road and it is no longer. But it's the same, it's gravel. It's fairly well taken care of. And it's the same, like you can see forever in front and behind you. I'm trying to think. There's a road called Dulliman Ridge. And at the end of that road, there's a couple of trails, like off into the forest. There's one forest trail that doesn't allow dogs. It's protected. There's another forest trail that does, which is just a smidge next to it. And then if you park in the parking lot, Dulliman Ridge Road is closed after a certain point. And now I hear rumor, maybe one day I'll validate the rumor, that at the end of that road there is a defunct farmhouse. But it's pretty far down. I don't know, maybe I'll make it a Thursday adventure with these guys and see how far down and if we can see it. But that's another good one, because again, it's a road like this. It helps file the nails, especially if you struggle to cut your dog's nails. It's a good place, because as they're running on the pavement, it helps file them a little. So, okay, we made it to longer than I wanted, but we're here now. So, not that I think you'll have any questions about this video, but if you have any questions about this video or any other video, you know what to do. I hope you guys are having as much fun today as your dogs are. Where's mine? And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.